Hi, wrestling fans. Thanks for clicking the dreaded Heroes report. All right. Got a little bit of info here. We might be seeing the last of Batista for a while after Monday's Raw. All right, I'm going to give you my predictions tomorrow about how I think. I got 100% last time they had a pay-per-view. We'll give my predictions tomorrow. Who's going to win? Leave yours if you want on comments. Let's just see how I do this time. Alright. WWE'S shop website's got several new muscle shirts for men and tank tops for women, which I'd like to look into. WWE'S website's got a new poll up asking fans, #1 contender Tyler Breeze, will he beat NXT champion Adrian Neville? And about 3,000 votes were cast. 52% said no. I don't know what the others said. Anyway, I don't know if you caught the takeover at NXT, but what I've heard from everybody, it was a great show. I got the network, so I'll probably try to watch it tonight if my wife will let me. WWE's confirmed that Sunday's Payback pay-per-view will not be carried by Dish or DirecTV. Somehow that's going to end up hurting them bad, WWE, and stock people don't like that. So sometime soon we're going to have commercials on there. They got to make up for some money lost somewhere. And Ric Flair, he tweeted about his daughter. He said, "Charlotte winning the NXT Women's title. Says, I have a new NXT champ, so proud, Miss Charlotte." And speaking of Charlotte, she dedicated her win last night to her brother Reed, called him her inspiration, and also WWE has added her theme song recognition to iTunes. Still got to watch that. Anyway, it turned out that some of the WWE live event listings, by the way, I've been mentioned about Daniel Bryan coming back, and you know they got him scheduled to wrestle and stuff. Well, anyway, it may have been done before his surgery, and it just fell through the cracks in regards to being published by the arenas. It said that Daniel Bryan is wrestling a match before June 29th Money in the Bank pay-per-view is highly unlikely. Bryan's return is still very much up in the air. And if Bryan's not ready to be buried alive with Kane in the Money in the Bank, pay-per-view, they're hoping to do it maybe at Battlegrounds pay-per-view July 20th in Tampa. Yep, they want to do it buried alive. Anyway, this is awful. WWE Hall of Famer Cowboy Bob Orton Jr. wrestled in front of 10 fans May 24th at a local independent wrestling show. Randy Orton's dad, of course, ended up taking more photos with wrestlers than he did with fans. The promoter who did pay Orton came out and cut a heel promo saying that there are too many indie promotions. There's a ton of people going to disagree with you there, but anyway, his promo contained adult language when there was a few kids in attendance among the 10. So I kind of got a strange feeling that, I don't know didn't mention what area that was, but wherever it was, either the economy is real bad, or the weather, or he didn't do a very good job of promotion. But 10 people is terrible. And I know by Orton being there, surely it didn't turn people away. Anyway, a lot of people in WWE that expect Bray Wyatt to be a full-on babyface sometime before the end of this year. Can you imagine that face being the most cute and clever babyface? Oh, I hope he gets done with it. It's okay to talk for just a little bit, but don't stretch it out so much. Mick Foley, which was in town just a few weeks ago, did a comedy show down in Jacksonville, Florida last week and received boos from the crowd when he brought up Undertaker losing at WrestleMania 30. Did the same thing here, and he got boos here. But anyway, Foley said that Brock Lesnar was the perfect guy to end the streak because whoever did it was going to get a lot of heat on him, and but that wouldn't bother Lesnar. And Foley said nobody cares less about people in or out of the business, what they think of him, more than Lesnar does. So anyway, it's becoming somewhat of a irritation and a regular thing for WWE officials to be very upset with Roddy Piper and his mouth. Heat may come from Piper's recent comments about Pat Patterson on a kayfabe commentaries DVD, or it could be from some negative comments that he made about Legends House on social media and while doing promotion for the show. Anyway, Emma and her arms is going to be in Australia, by the way, for this June, doing some promotional work for WWE in Sydney, Perth, and Melbourne in August. And WWEDVD.com in Australia is giving fans each city a chance to meet Emma in June. In 25 words or less, fans can explain what they would call themselves and why if they could be the next Aussie WWE superstar. Email your answer and city, name, age, and phone number, whatever, to comps@shock.com.au with the subject line of Meet Emma Comp. Deadline is midnight on June 3rd. Ought to do that and probably win it, and then I can't get there. Former WWE superstar Manu, the real name is Alpha Anoa'i Jr., recently landed a role in MTV series that began filming this week. And why they didn't say what it was, I don't know. So anyway, we know before that WWE is going to be trying to repackage Tyson Kidd under a mask soon. So we know that they've already had a mask done by a Lucha Libre mask maker. And there's no word yet on this means that they're going to be pushing Kidd's new character in as a Mexican star. But the mask that was made is indeed lucha-style mask. And I don't think Tyson Kidd is a Spanish-type person, but hey, under the mask, who knows? Happy birthday to WWF star Jake the Snake Roberts, turns 59 years old, and I hope he has a lot more years to come. Thanks for clicking, you guys. I gotta go.